In the North Pool, the next event is event 104, which is the women's 1500 meters freestyle. There are 2 heats. We kick off with heat number 1. So in heat number 1 in the North Pool, we have swimming in lane 1, Katie Hammond from Nottingham. In 2, Rebecca Howe from Swansea. In lane 3, Katie Thompson from Birmingham City. In 4, Ella Thatcher-Plant from Edinburgh. In lane 5, Anya Preece from Nottingham Trent. In 6, Alice Deering from Loughborough. In lane 7, Rebecca Fisher from Birmingham. And in 8, Yoshi Escherton from Cambridge.
South Pool at the third distance, 500 metres. Jack Munsey leads the way for Stirling in 5 minutes 10.46, and he's closely followed by Marshall Inward from Glasgow in 5 minutes 10.53.
We have 2 swimmers out in front here in the North Pool in heat number 1 with 52 laps to go. We've got in 5 Anya Preece from Nottingham Trent, who alongside her Alice Deering from Loughborough. Alice returning from the Tokyo Olympics earlier this year and swimming the open water out there in Tokyo, but at the moment they jointly turned their 2:43.501, exactly the same time with 50 laps to go. This is going to be an exciting race here in heat number 1. A reminder, this is a heat declared winner event, and we do have 2 heats in the North Pool for the women's, so these swimmers going out first will have to wait and see if they make a medal position for the 1500 meters freestyle, as we do have another heat coming up after this. But what a great race this is going to be between Anya in 5 and Alice in lane number 6. So we swum 500 meters so far here in heat number 1. We've got 1,000 to go, 2/3 left. It is still about half a body length between our 2 leading swimmers. That's Anya Preece of Nottingham, Trent in 5, and Alice Deering of Loughborough in 6. And now as we turn with 34 laps to go, it's still neck and neck here between Anya Preece in 5 and Alice Deering of Loughborough in lane 6 here in the North Pool. Currently lying in that third place position is lane number 3, Katie Thompson from Birmingham City. She's currently about 15 meters behind our 2 lead leaders. And those swimmers in heat number 1 who are leading the way are at the halfway mark now. And you can see on their boards they've got 28 laps to go. Anya currently just about half a body length, ahead of Alice Deering. But she can't quite shake her off as we come through to the second half. It's still very close between these 2 swimmers. In the North Pool, we're starting to see a bit of a gap now between our leader, Anya Preece, with 24 laps to go. She turned there 9:56.22, ahead of Alice Deering's 9:57. So it is just a body length between them. But Anya Preece here of Nottingham Trent in lane number 5, leading the way. So we've got 18 laps to go for our swimmers here in heat 1. And now we can start to see clear water between Anya, Preece and Alice Deering. It's about a 2-meter lead. A third place currently Katie Thompson of Birmingham City.
So they're in the current gold, silver and medal positions, but that will all be decided after the next heat. But it's a heat declared winner event. And in the South Pool, the second and final heat of the men's 1500 freestyle.
In the North Pool, we're at the 1300 meter mark for our leader Anya Preece from Nottingham, Trent. She has just 8 lengths left to go. And you can see Anya Preece in lane 5 in the North Pool. Really look up there with just 4 lengths left to go. We're into the final 75 meters for our leader, who is nearly 10 meters ahead of Alice Deering of Loughborough, who lies in second place position. And you can see our officials getting ready to blow the whistle, signalling final 2 lengths here, the final lap for our swimmers in heat 1 of this women's 1500 meters freestyle. Anya Preece of Nottingham and Trent having a great swim here to take the first heat. She's into the final 25 meters. And she's still got it in the tank. You can see her really going to her feet into the final 5. Head down for Anya Preece of Nottingham Trent. She takes heat number 1. Alice steering there, touching in second. And a third place finish for Katie Thompson of Birmingham City. Could we please have Abby Still from East Anglia down to the Bucks desk, please? That's Abby Still from East Anglia down to the Bucks desk. And we do have the times on the scoreboard there. So Anya Preece of Nottingham Trent took heat 1 in 16:34.25. We now go to the final heat, heat 2.
In the south pool, 1/3 distance, 500 metres, Tobias Robinson from Loughborough leading in 4:55.45. In second place was Daniel Worthing in Loughborough from 5:02.58. And in third place was William Riley from Bath in 5:08.58.
And in the North Pool, we are underway with heat number 2. We have swimming in lane 0 from Bath, Leah Crisp. In 1 from Surrey, Millie Emmons. In lane 2 from Loughborough, M. Clark. In 3 from UCL, Phillida Britton. In lane 4 from Stirling, Meg Finnan. In 5 from Stirling, Michaela Glenister. In 6 from Edinburgh, Nicole Rickey. In 7 from Sheffield, Amber Keegan. In lane 8 from Strathclyde, Katie Taylor. And completing the lineup from Birmingham in 9 is Shannon Dallaghan. So So Anya Preece of Nottingham, Trent, set the time to beat here in this 1500 meters freestyle. She set a 16:34.25 in that first heat. Only two swimmers have a entry time quicker than her time there in heat number one. That's the Sterling swimmers of Meg Finnan and Michaela Glenister. But it's Amber Keegan of Sheffield who is taking this out here, this heat number two. She's out fastest by nearly 5 meters ahead of M. Clark of Loughborough.
Followed by his teammate Daniel Whippen in 7:30.59 and William Riley from Bath in 7 minutes 42.93.
So Amber Keegan here in Sheffield in lane number 7. She's got 46 lengths to go as she comes up to the starting end. She turns pretty simultaneously here with lane 0, Leah Crisp of Bath. These two have about 5 meters up on our swimmer, currently in third place position. That's M. Clark of Loughborough. So currently these two swimmers pretty much at opposite ends of the pool, leading the way through heat number 2.
And at the 1,000 mark, it's Tobias Robinson from Loughborough in 10 minutes 17.82, followed by his teammate Daniel Whippen in 10 minutes 20.50.
We're coming up to 900 meters left to go for swimmers here in heat number 2 in the North Pool. Extending her lead is Amber Keegan from Sheffield in lane number 7. She does have a clear body length ahead of her, and our second place swimmer, that's Leah Crisp from Bath.
Short Course Champ Swimming Challenge is being live streamed across the weekend. Head to Buck's Facebook page and YouTube channels to watch yourself in action. Follow at Buck Sport on Twitter and Instagram to see the highlights across the weekend. Hashtag SpeedoBuck.
So Amber Keegan of Sheffield is now into the second half of this 1500 metres freestyle. At the halfway mark, it was around about an 8:04. We do apologise that the timing is not on the board. If she continues at this pace, then that's a 16:16. That will be quicker than Anya Preece, who set the fastest time in heat number one. Her time there, 16:34.25. This is a heat declared winner event. And so we will get those medalists today. And I'm sure that Anya is watching this carefully to see if she'll be in a medal place position.
And in the North Pool, South Pools, apologies. Touching first in the 1500 metres is Tamaya Robinson from Loughborough in 14 minutes 40.87. And if confirmed, that will be our new Bucks short course record.
We do have the results of the 4x50 freestyle relay. So we've got the finalists for tomorrow's finals. The B finalists are Leeds A team, Bristol A team, East Anglia A, Swansea B, Durham B, Birmingham B, Oxford A team, Strathclyde, Bristol B, and Lancaster A. The reserve finalists, Surrey B team and Manchester A team. Those women's 4x50 freestyle teams through to the A final are Bath, Birmingham A, Stirling A, Loughborough, Edinburgh A team, Swansea A, Sheffield Hallam A, Aberdeen B, Nottingham and Surrey A team. We've got 300 meters left to go here in heat number 2 of the women's 1500 meters freestyle. Leading the way is Keegan of Sheffield in lane 7 in that pink and black swimsuit. She is nearly 10 meters ahead of Leah Crisp of Bath over in lane number 0, so on the far side on her. We will have, after this event, one final event in the North Pool, which is the mixed 4x50 medley relay. But we do have the results of the men's 4x50 freestyle relay earlier this afternoon. We do have those finalists for tomorrow's evening session in session number 4. So those B finalists, they are Leeds Beckett A team, Bristol A, Cardiff Met A, King's College A, Birmingham A, Sheffield Hallam A team, Glasgow A, Cambridge A, Aberdeen B and Nottingham B. The reserve finalists, Leeds A team and Newcastle A. Whilst those teams going through to the A final are Manchester A, Swansea B, next to them Swansea A, Bath, Loughborough, Edinburgh B team, Sheffield Hallam B, Surrey A, Stirling and Plymouth A. So those are the finalists for the men's 4x50 freestyle relay, and that final will take place tomorrow evening. It's the final few races of session number 4. We got 100 meters left for our swimmers here in heat number 2. Leading the way, Keegan of Sheffield. She's still a good 5 meters ahead of Leah Crisp of Bath. So the fastest time set earlier this afternoon was Anya Preece in the previous heat from Nottingham, Trent in a 16:34.25. And let's see here what Keegan from Sheffield can do as we come into the final turn here for these swimmers in the 1500 meters freestyle. It's a heat declared winning event. Fastest time then so far has been a 16:34.25. Keegan coming into her final 5 meters. What is the time she's going to post here? It looks like a 16:20. Apologies again for not having the times up. We will rectify that as soon as we can. Second going to Leah Crisp of Bath. So we have a change of plan for event 101, the mixed 4x50 medley relay. That is now going to happen in the South Pool. So the mixed medley relay will happen in the South Pool.